Capricorn, you want to listen up to this. Okay, Capricorn, I'll tell you, you have had a number of things that have not gone right. If you have been working on, and this is the one thing about Capricorn, they are very involved in construction, home building, often real estate, anything to do with property, anything to do with building. I'm going to say the Tower card's in reverse, so this tells me there could be some issues, excuse me, that has surfaced around either your own home, something you're building, or someone you're working for building, okay? What I see here is some issues. Maybe it is inspectors' issues. Maybe it's standards that aren't being followed. Maybe it's you trying to skip a few steps. Or maybe the people you've hired are doing that and you've caught them and they're, giving you less than what you bought into or less than what you agreed to. Maybe your job's doing the same kind of thing. This does look like it's more personal though, so it's either you're doing it or you're doing it for someone or you hired someone to do a personal job or a personal renovation of your own home or a friend's home or something like that. Okay, so under that circumstances, I'm going to say that you may have been duped. You may have caught someone trying to dupe you. And this is not making you happy. Capricorn does not like to waste their time and money at all. And you guys are hard workers. So typically I'd say when a Capricorn is not getting their needs met, they don't do well with that. They get very irritated and they may throw away any contracts or any commitments that they said they're going to have. They'll throw it away. They don't care if they have a contract. If they hired you in to, let's say, put new windows in and they can see you're not doing the work you're supposed to be doing, they won't care if they have a contract. They'll just get rid of you. They don't care. Okay? And they'll figure it out later. They'll fight you on it later. So they're not going to juggle you into their game if you're not giving them your best. So Capricorn, all I can say is, I don't know, I have respect for that. I have a lot of respect for that. You're not afraid to say no. You don't care. Not that you're not a law-abiding citizen, but you'll figure out how to get out from underneath whatever contracts there are based on what's really happening. So you'll bring the unfairness to the table, to the T, and you'll make people follow what they set out to do. And if they don't, you'll lose them. So that's a good thing. There may be some Capricorns that have been facing addiction problems. Sorry to say it, but here it is. There could be some of you that have some very serious problems with addictive personality. And even if it isn't you, it's going to be someone really close to you and likely a child, an adult child or a teen child or something like that. Someone that you care about. It could be very serious. And you may be very worried about them and rightfully so, because you've got some pretty serious cards around them. So I'm going to say this, if you have teens or young adults that are drugging, they have come very close to hurting themselves. Very, very close. So your worries and your concerns about them are valid. All I can say is they are valid. You're going to have to come in with some sort of support. Can you tie them up in your basement and wait till the drug stuff wears off? I don't know. Why not? I don't know. Isn't that safer than leaving them out on their own till they find fentanyl and end up underground? I don't know, Capricorn. All I can say is you may be facing some very serious things like that with people that you give a care about. And all I can say is more power to you if you've got to kick some ass to get somewhere with them. And if anybody can make somebody who has drug abuse stop, it's going to be a Capricorn. Of all the signs, I got more faith in you for that. However, I will say this, if you're the Capricorn who's on the drugs, you're going to need some help, because you are you're one of they're no quitters, so they don't quit drugs either. So all I can say is you're going to need some help. Okay? You're going to need some help. So if you are a Capricorn who is out of work, you just have to step back into the workplace. You have to knock on some doors. You have to stir some pots, and you'll get them happening. You'll get them happening. Don't be down on yourself. Get up there. Now, I will say that one of the things Capricorns are capable, not only are they capable of being drug addicted or alcohol infused addictions, but also they can be codependent. Maybe you're in a situation where, like I said, maybe your kid or your adult kid is doing something they shouldn't be doing drug-wise or alcohol-wise, or you're someone in your family that you really care about, and maybe you're not saying or doing the thing that's going to help them get out from under it. So all I can say is, if you're a codependent, question yourself on that, and then do what I said, Capricorn. You have the ability to be a very, very good helper in kicking ass and helping someone get off drugs and alcohol. For you Capricorns that are in relationship, I'm going to say give you a pat on the back, because I think you found decent partners, supportive partners, hardworking partners. Most of you have found in your partnerships friendships and supportive persons that really like you and love you and hold you up in high regard, most of you. And when you are in a relationship that does not support that part of your being, and you do not feel like you're friends with your partner, that really hits home. That really hurts. And I'm going to say, Capricorns, as tough as you are, as tough as nails as you are, when it comes to someone that you love not loving you back, it kicks your gut, and it totally guts you. All right, so I don't know. I see a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person being very important to you. And if you are a single, Cap, you're going to meet someone that's going to rock your socks, okay? And I'm going to say that this person might be coming in maybe in the latter part of the month. And maybe you find yourself talking a lot to them. Maybe you meet up on like a internet thing, and then you kind of connect with them on the phone and chatting with them on the phone. Just take your time. I'm not saying no, but you're going to meet someone interesting. I do like that, but don't push it quite yet, okay? As I was saying to the other signs, February is definitely not a greatest month for you to make a commitment, but certainly one for you to make friends and start the process, okay? If you haven't been feeling healthy, or if your partner isn't feeling healthy, I want you to address the issue and not overlook it. It could be a situation that comes up in your health that needs some attention. Nothing wrong with that. Take your ass to the doctor and look at it. Stop being a tough as nails Capricorn, okay? You can also be weakened by different health concerns. It could be prostate, it could be testicles, it could be ovaries, it could be colon, it could be bowels. Like I said, somewhere down in the low part of your body or your partner's body could be a situation that comes to the surface. And I'll tell you honestly, Capricorn, I see this happen a lot with people who hold their thoughts and feelings too close to the heart, and it ends up bothering them so much that it causes other problems. And this is what I'm seeing here. So I'm a little worried about that. Don't like that for you and want the best for you. So please do see a doctor if something stirs. Okay, Capricorn? If you've got some ideas that you'd like to implement, and you know, maybe you're thinking of just taking a leap of faith and trying something new, then why not? Why not? You've got some good vibes here. I like what I'm seeing there. Let's say this. Let's say you were a physically laborious type of a workplace person, like I was saying earlier, like renos and stuff like that, or building. Maybe you've come to a time in your life where you're a little older and you'd like to not work quite as hard. Or if you're a police officer or something like that, it's going to be time for you to be considering retirement or semi-retirement, or backing off into less strenuous, less laborious jobs. Yeah, that's going to be a good thing for you to do in this coming month, okay? So start thinking about that, making sure that you're doing things that your body is okay with, okay? Not too much stress, not too much pressure on the body. It could be that you're just, getting a little older. Or maybe you hurt yourself and you need to do something else, okay? So don't be afraid to look into something a little newer or a little less stressful.